Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. This is your neighborhood friendly Oxhorn, and here I am with a top requested video about the clothing items that I put my settlers in. So I've got this scene set up here, and I'm going to briefly go over some of the outfits that I've found to date. I'm working on settlements primarily, so I really don't know everything when it comes to outfits, but I have found a few mods on the Nexus that have some nice outfits that I put my settlers in, and I'll share with you what I've done so far. So also you'll need to forgive me ahead of time. I don't recall the names of all of the mods I'm using off the top of my head, but I will provide a full and complete list of every clothing mod that I use in the description of this video and in the Google Doc that I link you to. So please check the description if you want to track some of these down. So let me briefly explain what I've done. I installed a mod called Better Settlers. Now with the Better Settlers mod is a supplemental mod called the Community Clothing Pack. And what this mod does is it creates a leveled list that makes your settlers spawn wearing some of these new clothing packs. Traditionally in the game, if you wanted any of your settlers to wear the new clothing that you've downloaded, you would have to go and manually start a trade with them and exchange the clothing. Now that, of course, is a tedious and time-consuming process, so altering the leveled list for your settlers will make sure that they spawn for the first time in your settlement wearing the appropriate clothes. Now, as you can see, many of my settlers walking around Sanctuary are wearing some of these clothes, and that's not because I went and altered their inventory one by one. It's because I have the mod installed, and they just spawn wearing some of the clothes from the community pack. It's every single settler in this shot is wearing a piece of clothing that came with one of these mods because of the leveled list. There's another mod by the same author called Awesome Crap for Settlers, and I found that mod works just as well. In fact, oftentimes your settlers have a greater chance of spawning with some of the clothing from the modders than if you use the clothing pack from Better Settlers. But, so those are the two mods that I used to alter the leveled lists for my settlers. Now, as for each individual unit of clothing, both of those mods will give you a list of all of the different clothing mods that you're to go download if you want their mods and their leveled lists to work. So most of these clothing items are from that leveled list, and I don't even know off of the top of my head right now which all are. However, I will tell you that this one, which is one of my favorites, comes from DX's Commonwealth mini dresses, and what he did is he basically created a mod with 8 or 9 different dresses like this that have specific functions. So for example, this one is the Nuka Cola one, which is designed to go on merchants, and it comes with shoes, which is nice. And there are a dozen different dresses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a bat file that will change the settler's clothes. And it's super easy to do. I'm going to give you instructions in the description of this video on how to create a bat file. I've named mine Recycle, so I'm going to go bat, Recycle. And you don't always get a piece of clothing from the community patch. There, I actually altered the leveled lists to include the bathrobe because I thought it was funny. Here's another one of the dresses. This one is, I think, the farmer. Yeah, this is the dress he designed. It's a trash can Carla dress. So that's the dress he designed to put on your scrappers, the ones that are assigned to scavenging stations. Now this one, I forget the name of the mod, but what it does is this modder took ghoul clothing. So this is clothing that you find on dead ghouls and dead skeletons around the Wasteland, and he liked the clothing, and so he re-architected the meshes and made them wearable on your settlers. And I liked it. This is a short yellow dress. There's another one that looks good on the settlers, and I saw one of my settlers wearing one. I'll show it to you a little bit later. Now this is the Nuka Cola costume. So if you've played the game, you've run around the Wasteland, and you've seen those giant posters of that girl on the Nuka Cola billboard, and she's got a Nuka Cola blaster, and she's wearing this Nuka Cola outfit. Well, one really creative modder, I think it's Eleonora, has decided to create this Nuka-Cola outfit. It's a little risque, yeah, okay, I'll give you that, but it's lore-friendly, and I thought it looked great. So I installed that mod, and I added it to my leveled lists. The only drawback is that the hair, you can see the hair poking through the helmet, so that's the only drawback. Now here's one from a mod I installed called Wasteland Fashion, and this particular author was really creative. She took Maxon's leather coat and added it to some hipster pants here, and yeah, I thought it looked good, so I installed that mod. That particular mod comes with quite a few different outfits. Here's another one. This is just a long black trench coat that looks good, and then here's one too. The girl doing push-ups is wearing this flowery kind of dress with a leather jacket, and I thought that looked good. So that's Wasteland Fashion. I installed some alternate textures to this particular mod to give the textured outfits a little bit of a different look. Ah, here it is. This is the outfit that goes on dead male ghouls, and the modder just remodeled it to work on a settler. And I thought it looked really run down and old and nasty, just like you would find in a post-apocalyptic world, and so I put it on my settlers. Here's another one from Wasteland Fashion. It's a jean and t-shirt kind of outfit, but my favorite part of it is this leather coat. The original mod comes with a really long duster kind of coat, but I found this other mod that puts this nice lace pattern into it, which I thought looked better on the settlers. So I simply retexturized the Wasteland outfits. Now this one is DX Commonwealth shorts. So there's this guy named DX, and he created a series of different short and tank top outfits that you can put on your settlers. And I believe there's a unique leveled list for this character, so I'm just going to flip through them and see if I get one. Yep, there's the LaCoif shorts and tank top. Mr. Pebbles, which is a pinkish one, and it's got a cat on the back. This one I don't really like. I think it's garish, so I removed it from most of my level list, but I left it in this one accidentally. This is like a nuclear warning label. I don't really like it, so I'm going to remove it. Now this one, I believe this comes from Eleonora's Rugged Outfits, and this it's just a great looking outfit. So you have two choices with this. You can either give your settlers really kind of run down nasty looking outfits because this is the post-apocalypse, or you can say, hey, I'm able to create beautiful giant concrete structures with huge military cannons that can reach all the way across the map, and yet I can't clean up my outfit. So there is that argument. So you can decide if you want to put them in something nice or not. I like a good balance. I'll put them in decent looking outfits and then not so decent looking ones as well. Now this is a nice one, and I forget which mod comes with this one, so I'm not going to mess it up by telling you incorrectly, but it will be in the description. And this is a field medic outfit, and it comes with this great field medic bag hanging on the back here. When I get a settler with this outfit, I'll tend to assign her to my clinic, because she's of course a medic. And you see how she's wearing this field scribe hat? There's another one I installed called Eleonora's Accessories. Yeah, this one's wearing some goggles on her head. This one's wearing some unique... Actually, I think those came with the game. Let's see. Yeah, you see how this one's got some goggles hanging from her neck? So, Eleonora's Accessories basically takes a bunch of accessories like that and puts it in its own mod. That if you install that mod, you can then put on a backpack, put on a hip side pouch, put on some hats with glasses or goggles. A lot of different random accessories, and it's also linked in the description of this video. This is the Gray Turtoise, which I think is the cigarette brand here in the Fallout Wasteland. This is a Power Armor outfit. Power Armor, it's got, let's see, yeah, it's got the T60 set on the back there. Here's a better view of that witch outfit that comes with Wasteland Workshop. As you can see, it's got this kind of... the jacket is a little over the top, but the dress itself looks nice. It's got this flower pattern on it, which I enjoy. Now, this one, you see that she's wearing a yoga outfit, and the reason for that is because whenever... You'll also notice that all of my other settlers aren't wearing armor except for this one. you'll notice in the game that if you start putting unique outfits on your characters, that that armor will clip through them and make them look really bad. So I had to find an outfit on the Nexus that was really thin, and I found this kind of yoga-looking outfit thing, and armor works really well on top of it. You don't get clipping, you don't see skin clipping through it, and it's called Ashara's Under Armors, and it works great with any character that you want to wear a lot of armor. So if you plan on putting armor on your characters or your settlers or your companions, and you still want them to wear a unique outfit, I suggest getting Ashara's Under Armors. You can create this in a number of different colors. I chose this mustard color because I wanted you to be able to notice it, but you can make them at a armor bench in brown, blue, black, white, any other number of colors. There's another mini dress. This is the Adam Cat's mini dress. This is the one my own character wears, actually. There's the Power Noodle outfit. This is good for a bartender.
You hear about that farm?
Remember Diamond City Power Noodles? Now here's a new one that I got that I really like. It's called the Survivalist outfit, and it's not optimized for most skin textures, but with the way that my characters look, it ends up working really well. And it's just this bloodied sort of adventure outfit with a pair of jeans on, and it looks like this character's really been in a tough time. And so I added it to my leveled lists as well.
You know what I call a good day?
And here's something really cool. So this is actually a simple pre-war dress, but as you can see, the texture looks completely different. You see how the texture of the dress is actually kind of ribbed, and you can see some texture there. And then there's also this pattern at the very bottom, as well as some nice shoes. There are about 3 or 4 different pre-war dresses, retextures that I installed, and that's linked in the description as well. Here's a really nice duster outfit. So you've got this long sort of duster trench coat looking thing, and then some just shorts and a harness. And the Nuka Cola outfit comes in a number of colors. There's white, red, the sort of teal color, and a bunch of other colors. And different settlers with different hairstyles will wear the helmet better. So this one has really low hair, and so it doesn't peek through the helmet. Here's a simple red tank top. I don't think it says anything on... Oh, it does. So this is the Nuka Cola tank top outfit. Here's the Starlight Sniper outfit. It's got a sniper on the back and then bullet holes in the middle there. Looks fairly decent. Here's an example of a texture replacer that I did. So this is the simple ratty skirt that comes with Fallout 4. But I loved the skirt, but I hated this thing that was on her arm. I downloaded a new texture pack that simply removes that thing that was on her arm. And it's the same texture pack that changes the colors of the summer shorts to be a little less vibrant. And then there are some outfits that come with Fallout 4 that I just liked, and so I put my settlers in them. So here's one final tip. Let's say that you've got a settler spawned with an outfit that you absolutely hate, but it's worse than that. Her face is horrible, because some of these faces are pretty bad. Let's see if I can find an example. Yeah, here's an example of a face that's sort of just a little dowdy. And so what you can do is you select the settler, go disable, enable, then move to player, and that completely re-rolls the settler. That's the same one, right? See, I'm going to select her, and it deselected. It's the exact same settler. But it re-rolled the character according to your level list. So you not only got a new outfit, but you got a new face as well. So if you want to change the face, disable, then re-enable, and move it to you. If you just want to change the outfit like this, then you're just going to need to create a bat file that works with the leveled list you have. And there you go. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope it helps.